Please subscribe, share, and like the video and receive the divine energy that has been put in this video. Thank you. Journey to higher dimensions. The material world that we live in and consider to be real and true is nothing but an illusion or Maya. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said that whatever one sees in this world of the five elements is not true or real, and whatever is not visible to the physical senses is in fact real. We wish to ask our reader, does life exist only on our earth? One must know that infinite creation is so vast that it is almost impossible to think in terms of its vastness or describe it in exact words. As humans, we do not possess the spiritual vision needed to see the wonderful higher dimension worlds. There is no one who can teach us about these unknown matters. The question arises as to who lives in the higher dimensions and how do the higher worlds look like? How many dimensions exist above our earth? In the field of modern science, space research is a highly specialized area wherein scientists are presently researching about the higher worlds or creations of different dimensions existing in our solar system, such as parallel universes, multiverse theory, string theory, superstring theory, the concept of 10 dimensions in space-time, etc. Now once again, the question arises, who can travel to these extra dimensions? Or how can one know more about these worlds? Whether any life forms exist outside our planet? Will we ever be able to know in our present lifetime? Who are we and where is our true place of origin? What does that world look like and who resides there? We also would like to explore more, such as the effect of time on the various dimensions. Do changes in time periods have a transformation effect on the creation in that dimension? What transformation happens to the souls who reside there? Our solar system, galaxies, universes, great universes, multiverses, etc., all have their own different time spans as per Babuji's knowledge of the infinite world of creations. Therefore, it is necessary to understand that time, which is Kal, as we know, flows differently in different dimensions in a solar system. For example, our Shastras and Veds have explained about 14 layers of creation, which is Bhuvans or Loks, existing in our solar system, the Brahmand, where there are distinct differences in the speed of time in each and every dimension. Science is also in agreement with the concept of relativity in position and time in various coordinate systems in space. Science is in search of absolute frame of reference with respect to which speed, time and position can be defined. For greater clarity on this topic and for the benefit of our readers, we have given in a concise manner the details of the 7 higher worlds with the earth as the base dimension. Bhulok, earth or mortal world. At the beginning of the great Mahabharata war, the chief warrior from the Pandav side, Arjun, became very agitated and felt a deep sense of sadness since he would have to fight against his own grand uncle, his guru, and cousin brothers, the Kauravas. Arjun felt guilty about waging this war of righteousness and justice, Dharam. On the battlefield, as the war was about to commence, he even refused to lift his bow as he felt weak and despondent at the prospect of killing his entire family. Upon seeing Arjun's despondent state of mind, Lord Krishna, who was his guide and charioteer, advised and taught him the divine knowledge called Bhagavad Gita. In order to convince the Pandav prince Arjun, Lord Krishna had granted a glimpse of visual manifestation of his divine nature. Krishna took the Vishwaroop form, cosmic form revealing his immortal, all encompassing self. This universal form or Vishwaroop was so magnificent that the entire solar systems, universes, etc., and entire creation in the cosmos could be seen emanating from him. Whole creation is only a projection of a very minute part of his divine consciousness. Arjun could clearly see the three worlds, planets, the three aspects of time, five elements, the seven rishis, all galaxies and constellations, all the gods of Swarlok, and much more within the Lord's cosmic form. In a nutshell, it is said that Arjun could see the entire cosmos in Lord Krishna. The Bhulok, Bhu, earth, Lok, world, or the earth where humans live, also can be understood as the world of physical elements, consisting of gross matter, known as earthly reality. In Bhulok, various types of human souls live together, but one must know that different categories of souls had been created by different creators and in separate time periods too. In the present time, on this earth, there are variety of souls who have come from other solar systems, Brahmand, galaxies, and universes. In this Bhulok, all life is sustained by five elements. When the gross body of a human being goes through the process of death, out of the five gross elements present in the physical body, the Sthul Sharir, the two gross elements, earth element and water element, perishes along with the physical body. However, the subtle body, which cannot be seen with the physical eye, accompanies the soul into the subtle dimension. The Sukshma Sharir or subtle body consists of three elements, Tattva, the air element, Vayu Tattva, fire element, Agni Tattva, ether element, Akash Tattva. In the journey to the upper worlds, it is useful to know that the lesser the burden of our karmas, the greater is the soul's capacity to travel to the higher loks. On the other hand, if a soul is tamopradhan or sinful, then the soul would have more of the air element, due to which subtle body becomes heavier, and as a result the soul cannot travel to higher dimensions. However, when a person gets the supreme knowledge of connecting soul or Atman to the supreme soul, the supreme Atman, walks in the path of enlightenment and constantly puts efforts to clear the karmic accounts whilst on earth, then such souls, after leaving the body, can travel to higher dimensions. Every human being must know and be aware that this world is a mortal world. It's Mrityulok. And what we see through these physical senses in this mortal world is illusion or Maya. The real blissful nature of the soul or Atman is beyond these physical senses. Such true joy is everlasting and above the lowly and temporal pleasures derived through the senses. The true nature of the soul or Atman is love, purity, and supreme peace. In the present time, however, the power of the soul or Atman has degraded as the souls are caught in the continuous cycle of birth death on the earth for the past 198 crore years, that is 1.98 billion years. Therefore, during this huge time period on earth, the soul or Atman has forgotten its basic, true attributes and nature due to the karmic bonds and weak soul power. In the Mahabharata, while imparting spiritual knowledge in the form of Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says to Arjun, O Arjun, you and I have undergone many births. I know all of those births, but you do not know them. O Prantap, scorcher of enemies, since you have forgotten your past lives, for you, this physical world enchants you with its attractions and attachments. From Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 5. By this, we can easily see that the Lord is reminding Arjun of the past lives that both had. However, the difference was that Sri Krishna had memory and knowledge of his past birth, but Arjun did not. Sri Krishna, as an enlightened being, did not have any attachment or identification to his body and so was not restricted by its limitations. Whereas, in normal human beings, a strong identification with their present body restricts their ability to remember what occurred in their past life. This ability of forgetfulness of the past life results in a soul to leave the old physical body and take up a new one after death, just as one would discard old garments and wear new ones. Our desires and latent tendencies, known as vasanas, force us to take birth in a body. So, if we choose to use the present birth to accumulate more vasanas, then we will be forced to take another birth to exhaust the newly acquired desires and karmas. Only by focusing on acquiring self knowledge and engaging in suitable activities for soul enlightenment, the soul can liberate from the cycle of birth death on earth. This is the law of the earth or Bhulok, and there is an infinite number of earth like planets in infinite solar systems. By understanding the fact that this world of five elements is temporary and ever changing in nature, a human being in this present life must himself earnestly strive for achieving God realization as his ultimate life goal.